What's up YouTube, JMK948 here. Happy birthday Cartoon Network! And I'm sorry I didn't upload this video a day early. Now don't get me wrong, I love Cartoon Network. It's the animation channel that got me invested into the world of animation to begin with. Now on top of that, it's the animation channel that got me to where I am today, here in Dubai, learning about animation on a Disney level. It was the first animation channel that got me interested in these awesome characters in the first place. And on top of that, it's the animation channel that was at the talk of the times when it was at its prime. Hell, even Disney competed with Cartoon Network before Cartoon Network went into the dark ages. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the one era in time of Cartoon Network's lifespan that I enjoyed the most. Cartoon Network City, or like I like to call it, Toon City. And my god, you thought the shows back in the day were awesome? Cartoon Network City, this amazing out of this world bumper, was just beautiful. All these different cartoon characters coming together, talking to each other like they know each other. It felt like they were all one big happy family. It just makes me want to enjoy Cartoon Network more. It's like a House of Mouse on Disney, but with a broader spectrum. And then the Dark Ages came with Cartoon Network Real. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate any of these shows. I didn't mind them. I wasn't entirely invested into them. But then after that bit of I can't believe Cartoon Network pulled this kind of stunt. Now let's talk about Cartoon Network now. And I get it, I understand. Most of their focus is on these shitty reboots trying to bring nostalgic fans and new fans into these shows. But guess what? But IMDb doesn't agree with you. So not only we forgot to mention, this video is unscripted. I'm just talking out of the heart, and because I really need to get this video edited soon, so bear with me. I get it. You guys are trying to make money out of merchandise. That's the reason why you canceled these other awesome shows. Bullshit. Look, Cartoon Network, I love you. I always did. But I have to agree with every cartoon video maker out there on YouTube. You guys are going down a really dumb path. And I'm not blaming Christina Miller. She is the one who pulled CN out of CN Real Nightmare. But if you guys are gonna keep ignoring what made you guys great in the first place, you aren't gonna get far. Hell, I had plans to pitch shows to Cartoon Network, seeing as how you guys used to have so much variety between comedy and action-packed shows. Nowadays, it's all comedy. So, fuck it, I'm just gonna pitch my ideas straight to Hasbro and Disney. Seeing as how you guys rejected the opportunity to greenlit this show. Now, I'm not hating on you. I still love Cartoon Network up to this day. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. But I have to be honest with you. As much as I'm happy you guys made this awesome this awesome achievement, yeah. You guys really need to. I'm just kind of disappointed. I felt like part of my childhood died knowing that Cartoon Network wasn't the same as it used to be. Same for other animation lovers out there. But I ain't just gonna rage quit about this, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat this anniversary tribute, even though I'm gonna end it on a positive note. All I'm saying is, Cartoon Network, please, remember who you were. Remember who we are. We're fans of animation here and there. And just because we love the concept of animation in general doesn't mean we get to be treated like this with shitty shows like these. Now, as I talk about Cartoon Network's 25th anniversary, I want to get something clear. As much as I love Cartoon Network, I wasn't as attached to it as the guys who grew up with Cartoon Network in America. I only had the East African bundles, which featured a few of the shows compared to all the shows you guys in the West watched. So, as well, as I watched less and less TV and some of the Cartoon Network shows got cancelled and discontinued, I let them go. I moved on to the Cartoon Network's competition. Not that I have completely abandoned Cartoon Network, no, they haven't angered me that much yet. In fact, they haven't angered me at all, just made me disappointed. All I'm saying is, even though Cartoon Network got me to where I am today, it wasn't the only channel that got me where I am today. Disney and Nick and a few shows from the Hub got me there. Yeah, so even though Cartoon Network isn't airing the kind of show I was expecting out of a channel called Cartoon Network, I still got other shows to keep me going. But now that I'm here, I want to talk about some of my top 25 favorite Cartoon Network shows. This should make up for my shitty scheduling, but it will not make up for Cartoon Network's shitty representation. Number 25, Mucha Lucha. What can I say about this show except it's a ton of fun? It's like El Tigre but more diverse, and with some of the most over-the-top wrestling moves you'll ever see in animation. Number 24, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. For a show all about the personification of death, it's surprisingly lighthearted, given that these characters are just so much fun to be around. Number 23, Evil Kong Carney. Until Villainous comes in and picks up where they left off, this show will remain king of the funniest villains you'll ever see in animation. Number 22, Courage the Cowardly Dog. For a show that's main premise is all about fear, it has a certain charm and light to it, especially the main character who's the living embodiment of courage. What is courage except doing the things you're afraid of just to save your loved ones? Number 21, Johnny Bravo. Fast-paced, energetic, with the voice of Jeff Bennett, Johnny Bravo was just a heap of fun, especially at that time travel episode. It's hilarious. Number 20, Ed, Edd and Eddy. One of those shows where, until the final movie, has no adults. It's very exclusive and very fun to watch, especially considering the fact that the three main characters all share the same name, and they're not related. Number 19, Chowder. Made by the same guy who brought you Harvey Beaks. We got amazingly colorful characters, amazing stories to tell, and clever comedy. I still listen to the show every time I need to cook. Number 18, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Not only was the show fun and surreal, but it has that steampunk vibe that just gets you ready for autumn and makes you feel like you are in that era in time. Number 17, Class of 3000. Not only are the main characters black, but the show itself is the living embodiment of music. Every time a song comes up, I just dance to it in my head. Number 16, Dexter's Laboratory. Do I have to even? Number 15, Camp Lazlo. Funny, lighthearted, but at the same time, it's just so, enticing and so, chill. When you get to main characters, yes, but for the rest, they're pure comedy gold. Number 14, The Powerpuff Girls. The original, back when it respected what it's like to be a superhero, but at the same time parody superheroes. And not only the superheroes interesting, but also the villains. Number 13, Codename Kids Next Door. Not only was this show action-packed and had a lot of diverse kids, but it just speaks to the kids. Like, it's telling you, hey, this is what being a kid is like in the most exaggerated way possible. And the final movie it ended on was the Perfect send-off. Number 12. The Life and Times of Juniper Lee. It's pretty much my life as a teenage robot meets American Dragon. Need I say more? Number 11. The Secret Saturdays. It was like a 007 cartoon, but instead we're focusing on saving X-Men like animals known as cryptids instead of solving political disputes. And the fact that these guys are always secret just makes them feel more, how do I put this, outlandish and different from the rest of the world. And they don't have to be superheroes. Number 10. OKKO. Now we're entering new cartoon territory here. Not only is this show a perfect homage to people who grew up with 80s culture, but it's just so welcoming and open to people who grew up in the smartphone era. Number 9. Megas XLR. Oh my god, this show was like the Mad Max of animation. It was a pure adrenaline rush from beginning, middle to end. Number 8. Regular Show. Oh, even to this day I love this show. Oh, now more than ever, seeing how I relate to these characters now that I'm in college and I'm nearly 20 years old. I'd recommend this for anybody who graduated from college. Number 7. Generator X, the poor man's Ben 10, but for all the right reasons. And even with an amazingly dramatic story being told, it still has its lightheartedness and charm. It just doesn't overwhelm the action. Number 6. Ben 10, one of Cartoon Network's best original superheroes. Not only was the main character a kid, but the power to transform into different aliens, it made me want to buy the toy. Number 5. Over the Garden Walls. Oh my god, this magnum opus of a mini-series, while it lasted on the network, it still left a huge impact on the animation community. If you thought Flapjack made you feel like getting ready for autumn, this show will encapsulate you into the spirit of autumn. I will not spoil anything nor give you the general premise of the show. Just look at this poster and figure it out for yourself before going to watch it. Number 4. Steven Universe. And no, this is not another lighthearted pre-K show or another girls show. This show is not just very kind to people of different races and body types, but it's also action-packed and real at the same time. It's like a lighter, more kid-friendly version of Rick and Morty. Number 3. Beware the Batman. Even though I love both of Batman and the animated series and The Dark Knight, this show just encapsulated the spirit of Christopher Nolan's version of Batman in a nuanced way. It's like the Green Lantern of the Batman. It's just, you must watch it. I'm not gonna say anything else. Number 2. Samurai Jack. And no, the 5th season was not a reboot, it was just a continuation, but mainly targeted to the people who loved this show to begin with, mainly me. The show had very little to no dialogue, some really slow moments, but it never put me to sleep. It taught me the beauty of patience and setup and establishing an atmosphere. And the action, cinematographers out there, take notes. And now, before we get into, mentioning number 1 on the list, allow me to give you guys some honorable mentions. Sonic Boom. It's like the Looney Tunes show, but more targeted towards kids. Adventure Time. This show is amazing. Hard to keep up with, but amazing. Never thought post-apocalyptic worlds would look so beautiful outside of Horizon Zero Dawn. Ben 10 Alien Force. But I love the idea of a grown-up version of Ben 10. We get to see him take on more responsibilities in a Spider-Man-esque kind of way. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. Yeah, this is the highlight of Ben's maturity decline. But still, the Ultimate Aliens and the new threats made up for it. Ben 10 Omniverse. Yes, I get it. This show really put off a lot of Ben 10 fans, but seeing as how this is created by the same guy who made a Transformers animated, I loved it. The colors, the style, it was like the futuristic version of Hanna-Barbera. The art style was awesome. And even though this show is going for the more comedic route, it still had its dramatic moments and it had to tie up some loose ends. Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Well, yeah, this was a more comedic and more light version of the Batman animated series, but it was still a lot of fun, still a lot of drama, and it was kind of self-aware. Young Justice. Even though I haven't watched every single episode about it, it was still a very dramatic story, focusing more on the young ones than the older, more renowned superheroes. It was like the spectacular Spider-Man of DC. Lost his home for imaginary friends. This was the pinnacle of CN brilliance and innovation and imagination. Then came its successor, The Amazing World of Gumball, this time with not just 2D but 3D and realistic animations. And the number one best Cartoon Network show ever, Star Wars The Clone Wars. My god, I get why people were so put off by the prequels, but you guys must watch this show. It was everything the prequels should have been and more. The characters, the battles, the drama, the political thrill. It was a masterpiece. And I'm glad that Disney XD picked up where the show left off when they bought Lucasfilm, because seriously, I want some of these characters to fully get a proper ending. And that was my top 25 takes. I'm sorry, my top 20. So that was my top 25 favorite Cartoon Network show list. And like I said, as much as I love it when Cartoon Network reaches a milestone like this, I'm still disappointed by the way it's portraying itself nowadays and its cartoons. I love Cartoon Network. I love all those shows. Even to this day, I recommend some of their latest shows. The shows in my list. Point is, Cartoon Network, I love you. And I respect the decisions you're making just so that you can survive in the business world. But come on, there must be something you can do to, acknowledge the fact that, hey, we're 25 years old, Disney and Nickelodeon. And instead of just us having this little exhibit, which I really support, kudos to you, you gotta do something, in the TV realm, and not just in the physical world, because I saw your schedule, and it's bullcrap. Not gonna sugarcoat it, bullcrap. Seriously, you're not gonna rerun some of the old shows that brought you up to where you are today? All you did was just show a bunch of bumpers without any advertising, and that's it. You didn't even put this up on your YouTube page. I was so unprepared. And even though I forgot the date, you guys should have known better. I've seen other YouTube tributes to you guys, and they put in much more effort and work into their tributes than you guys did. Even though those bumpers are fun and innovative and making a lot of work, the fans care more than you. I care more than you. I don't hate you. I don't want to see you fail, but if you're going this route, I might as well just pitch my ideas to Hasbro and Disney, seeing as how you guys rejected the chance to relive your glory days and have shows that just don't focus on comedy but focus on action and drama and innovation. So until that time comes, I'm just gonna lay off a few Cartoon Network shows for a long time. Just like I did when I first heard about it from Varsity Bun's video that you guys didn't even give a crap. So as I end off this video, all I have to say is happy birthday Cartoon Network. Please come back. JMK over and out.